We're red. That's so awkward every time. Hey. Okay. Hi guys. Hey. Hello. It's me. I'm Retro. Retrogirl _2. Sorry. We're gonna be playing some Harvest Moon DS, like I usually do. I'm gonna close that. Hold on, I gotta make sure I have all of my stuff open. I think I'm good. Okay, so yeah, so we're playing Harvest Moon DS. We're playing on an actual DS. We're gonna be doing all channel sprites. So the goal of this is just to unlock the 9 Harvest Sprite TV channels. This is going to be a pretty good like glitch showcase. That's why I like doing it for marathons. And basically I'm ready to go whenever you are, demo. I don't have to manip the start, so I'm just ready if you are. And we'll get through the intro. We can do some more talking through the intro because it's kind of long. Okay. Let's see. Am I ready? I think I'm ready. Okay. So I'll count down. 3, 2, 1, go. We're gonna do our name entry. I try to do this fast. I don't know. Everybody else names their characters nice things, and it's very sweet. But I gotta go fast. I can't stop to do that. Okay. Oh, thank you for the shout out. I appreciate it. And yeah, no, we definitely don't mind if anybody's just like audio only or lurking or has to step out and come back later. It's no problem at all. Yeah. So yeah, we'll sit through this intro. Basically, the witch princess and the harvest goddess are fighting all the time, all their lives. The harvest goddess is annoying to the witch princess, and she wishes she could cast a spell on her so that she can't show up saying ta-da anymore. But right on cue, here she comes to say ta-da. And the witch princess is triggered and tries to make it so that she can't say that anymore, but instead turns her to stone. Common mistake. She tries to fix her mistake. Oh, no, that made it worse. Now she's disappeared forever. And that's basically the premise of this game, is that the harvest goddess is gone. She's missing. All 101 of her little harvest sprite helpers are also gone, or they will be gone in a second. And it's up to us to rescue them. So we're not gonna be doing that today, but we're just gonna be rescuing the 9 sprites who run the TV channels, channel sprites, however you want to call them. Like I said, it's a pretty good glitch showcase because we're going to use a lot of the major glitches to get there, because one of those sprites is one of the hardest in the games to. You have to ship 100,000 of any item produced on your farm. So we're going to ship milk, and we're going to have a little unconventional way of getting that milk, and the game is going to think that we shipped a lot more than we actually do. We're actually only going to ship 1 milk, but the game will believe that we have shipped 1 billion milk and award us that sprite. And there'll be some other sprites in the meantime that we got to get. So during this intro, we're actually going to get 2 of the 9 channel sprites. One is the weather station, and then channel 8 is the tutorial station. So you start the game with obviously both of those, and then we're going to get going on the other ones. So yeah, basically Winch Princess says, it's our problem. You better fix this for me. We try our best. Yeah. Yeah, I wish I could just whip out a quick 101 sprites run, but that's not going to happen. No, for this run, we don't need the water sprites, so I don't have to manip the start. Hi, Quark. Thank you for the good luck. Yeah, no problem. I'm sure we can always catch up watching the VOD later on if we need to. Yeah, I'm sorry, all my EU friends. I'm sure it's too late in the day to be up watching this, but I appreciate you guys sticking around. Okay, so that was one. That was Neptune. He's channel 8. All the channel sprites look pretty much the same. They're just different colors. They got this sick afro. They're pretty cool. So yep, that's it. So what else can we talk about? Harvestmoon DS, this is one of the miscellaneous categories. So obviously we have other categories. One would be just to rescue the Harvest Goddess. That's a main category. So you have to unlock 60 sprites to bring her back. That one's been fairly competitive. It's down under 2 hours now, which has been cool to see. There's made a lot of progress in the last few years. And we can talk later about like Earth percent one because we're going to actually get Earth in this run. But right now we're about to gain control. So we're going to do what any good Harvestmoon speedrunner does and go to bed. And we're going to sleep until the 12th. Thank you, Priya. It's a mess today, but I tried my best. Fairly competitive. Frog is within like 6 minutes, 5-6 minutes, or was at one point. Oh, and that's another thing I was gonna say. If you're a big fan of Harvestmoon DS, you can follow Mr. Frog Voice here. He's also an occasional runner. I thought I saw iBums earlier. He also runs every once in a while, so you can definitely give those guys a follow. Turn on notifications so you know about the odd Harvestmoon DS stream. Everybody's washed. I'm washed right now because I haven't done a competitive run in like 2 years. But, you know, it's like riding a bike. I'm going to save real quick. Okay. So today is a birthday of Dr. Hardy. First, we gotta tell Thomas to leave us alone, which is a really nice feature in this game. We can skip his tutorial by just telling him to get lost. So we're gonna give Dr. Hardy a couple of wild grasses for his birthday. That's gonna get us a channel sprite. So this game takes place in Forget-Me-Not Valley. It's the same as Harvestmoon: A Wonderful Life. And if you played the recent remake, Story of Seasons: A Wonderful Life, it's also the same place. Different name, but same place. The characters, some of them are slightly different name-wise. I think Desert was talking about that. So I don't remember what Dr. Hardy's name is, but he's Dr. Hardy here. Okay. So in the morning, we should unlock channel 7. I didn't even start my timer. I don't know why I put it on there. Anyway. This is channel 7. This is for having 200 friend points with a villager. So that was Dr. Hardy. That's why we gifted him on his birthday. This show is like a variety show. They show some different things. I think they're all just straight ports from Friends of Mineral Town. As far as I can remember. Thomas is back again. He's going to give us this ball. We got to keep it in our inventory or he'll keep coming back. Okay. Gonna set up a little area. Oh, these sticks are just perfect. This will be where we trap our horse later. It's very ethical. Don't worry about it. We gotta get some flowers to sell. I like the blue, or I mean white, I guess. White flowers, because they sell for a little bit more. We also need to pick up some weeds and ship those. We're trying to get to 1,000 shipped items, so... Okay, this should be plenty. Let me see. Okay, yeah, we should be good there. Now we're just gotta wait around for 10 a.m. for Van to open up. I guess I can clear my inventory a little bit while we're waiting. Here's Van, but he doesn't set up shop until 10 a.m., so we got some time to kill. And what we're going to do when we talk to Van, it's going to happen very fast, hopefully. So I have some time to explain it. We're going to do what we call the quick purchase glitch. So basically, we buy an item, one item from Van, and as he says, like, oh, yeah, thanks for your purchase, I'll put it in your rucksack. We're going to double tap A, frame perfectly, one tap, and then another tap 5 frames later. And that is going to confuse the game, and it's going to basically allow us to purchase up to 99 of whatever item we have selected. Obviously, we don't have the money to afford that, but it's going to give it to us anyway. Before we get to that, we're going to unlock Jet up here. He is going to sell us some records, which will get us another channel sprite later on today. But the quick purchase glitch has been one of the glitches that's really pushed down times on pretty much every category. We want to sell him these flowers so we get a bit of money. And then I do botagizers. I'm going to save because this is a marathon. I don't want to mess it up. I'm probably fine, but we'll see. And okay, so I'm going to buy one botagizer. I have to put the DS down to do this. And now we buy 99 bodigizers, just like that. And we're going to sell it back to him because we're little scam artists like that. I think I sell them all, yeah. It's been a while, so I'm a little rusty and I have to read my notes, but that's just barely enough money, I think. That's kind of cutting it close. I probably should have haggled a bit, but that's fine. We'll try to make it work. Alright, so now we're gonna go talk to Jet, who we just unlocked, and buy some records from him. And that will unlock the channel sprite that plays music. We're gonna buy 5 of these. We're gonna buy the cheapest ones, obviously. And now I'm really nervous about money, but I think we have enough. I think I need about like 25k minimum, so I think we'll be okay. Okay, so here is channel 5. Is it Saturn? I should know them because they're named, or Jupiter, okay. I should know what they are, what the order is, but I don't. All right, now let's go home. Now we're going to start making some purchases at the supermarket, and that's what we're going to spend the next big portion of the run doing is waiting for Karen to open the supermarket so that we can buy an item from her. We need to buy one item on 10 different days, or at least one item on 10 different days. We're also going to buy a rucksack upgrade, and we'll just buy a turnip seed as our one item. The rucksack does not count for that. Oops, wrong one. I guess I can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. 6, 7. We're gonna ship these. 8, 9. I'm gonna buy one more because I think I misclicked, but we're gonna ship those to unlock the horse and another sprite. We do need to get at least 20 sprites during this, just total. Okay, so we're gonna buy our milker and our brush, and the shears are not the most important, but the brush and milker is super important because that's what we're gonna use to get our milk. And that's it for today. Let me see. We're gonna go sleep a couple days. And we'll go out today. Just want a sunny day. We're gonna ship all of this chicken feed. So we need to ship 1,000 items to unlock. Oh, I did mess it up. So, 1,000 items to unlock the horse. This is Fra, so he means we've shipped 1,000, and then once we, next time we step outside of the farmhouse here, Takakura will bring us a horse. This is a very special horse. It has some, it's a female horse, I believe, I hope. And it is actually lactating at this point, so we're going to take advantage of that later on. Of course, we'll keep her. And she gets a name. And she's going to go in the trap we made. Where you at? Nope, she doesn't come. Okay, and whoops, I missed. Oh no, come back. She's trapped. And now, where's my milker? I should move this stuff right now. That's a time waste, but it's fine. Okay, and this is what we're going to spend a good majority of the run doing, is leveling up our milker. Right now, when we use the milker, we would only get 1 milk. We need to level it to level 99 to be able to get 100 bottles of milk every time we use the milker. So that's obviously going to speed things up. It's also going to enable us, because we get stacks of 100 and the game really only likes stacks of 99. What was I saying? Sorry, I lose my train of thought. But that's going to let us do the milk underflow glitch. Okay. We're going to buy another turnip seed. And that's all we do today. Ow, that was my shoulder snapping. We don't like Tuesdays. Is it a holiday? I always forget. Yeah, today's a holiday, so we don't want to do that. This should be fine, I think. Okay, so now we're gonna level our milker some more. Our goal at the same time is also to get our fatigue very high, because in this game, if you go to sleep with more than, I believe, greater than 96 or more fatigue after 8 a.m., you will wake up at 8 a.m. the next day. So we use that because it saves us a little bit of time. Obviously, you don't have to wait for Karen to open. We only have to wait 1 hour instead of waiting 3 hours. Yeah, sorry, there's a lot of noise. And my mashing is probably audible. It always is. And my mashing is probably going to be really suboptimal today. There is like an optimal way to mash or speed to match to where you can kind of chain together actions before one finishes, but it's, when I'm not like super focused, it's very hard to do. And when I'm talking, I can't focus, but I'm trying. Okay, so yeah, we're just trying to get our fatigue like super high. This is high, and then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If we use one more, we'll pass out, so we don't want to do that. We call the supermarket. We buy our turnip seed. Oh, I needed to buy the rucksack upgrade. I better do that before I forget. Oops. This is another glitch that I don't know if we'll actually take advantage of today, but the blacksmith is actually not open, so I shouldn't have been able to call him, but I did. And I can't buy the rucksack upgrade today, apparently. That's fine. I'll just remember, hopefully, to buy it another day. And now we see it's 8 a.m. So we'll have to wait 1 hour to open up the supermarket again. Yeah, we're using a version of the game where leveling to 99 is a lot faster than it should be. Because the milker is glitched out in the 1.0 version of the North American release. There's a lot of things glitchy about this version of the game in particular. If you're familiar with the EU version, you may not have encountered any of this stuff, but the NA version was really glitchy. Okay. When can I buy that rucksack upgrade? Okay, I could buy it today. I was just like a day early. Okay. So now we're going to look for another couple of days that work together. We kind of have to be particular about which day we go out on because we want the supermarket to be open at 9 a.m. on both days. So we don't like Monday because she's closed on Tuesday, and we don't like Tuesday, obviously, because she's closed. We would have to wait until 10 a.m. to use a misconnection glitch and get through, but that's a little wasteful. Only an hour, but... Alright, let's try today then. And we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to mash to level our milker, and we're going to get our fatigue up, and then we're going to buy our item around 9 o'clock. You can see this bar here next to the milker. We have to completely fill that bar, which is, I think it's something like 10,000 inputs or something like that. Quark at one point knew the exact amount. I'm not sure if they still do. And then once this bar fills, our milker will be at level 1. And then after that, the glitch comes in and I'm getting distracted by Discord. What was I saying? Oh yeah, after that the glitch part starts, and instead of that bar resetting back to the beginning and making you mash to level all the way through up to level 2, every time we hit the Y button after that point, we'll level up our milker by 1. So we can really easily get up to 99. Yeah, I don't remember the exact number. I know we've seen the number at some point, how many inputs it is. Okay, I gotta pay attention so I don't pass out, which is really easy to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, yeah, 9. I don't want to pass out because that obviously makes the whole day a waste. Let's buy our turnip seeds and go to bed. And we do the whole thing again. So why are we buying items from the supermarket is a good question that I didn't address yet. So that's going to unlock another one of the channel sprites. Here we see the 9 that we need. We're working on channel 2 right now. And by leveling our milker, we're also going to end up getting 4 and 9 because of the milker. So channel 2 is the TV shopping channel, and in order to unlock them, you have to buy, like I said, 1 item from the supermarket on 10 different days. Okay. Now we're gonna start doing some festivals. Another channel sprite is to attend 3 festivals. Unfortunately, not every festival actually counts towards this, and I'm not sure if that was intended or what. It's a random assortment of festivals that do count towards that sprite. But the first one, it's going to be in summer, on summer 7th. I believe that's the cow festival. We don't actually have to enter the festival, like, you know, give them an animal. I think it's chicken, actually, now that I think about it. We don't actually have to do anything at all at the festival. We just have to show up. And so what we're going to do is we're going to collect some red grass, which is something that raises your fatigue when you eat it. So we're going to raise our fatigue really high like we've been doing, and then we're going to walk into the festival, we're going to eat a red grass, and we're going to pass out, and that will send us home. We don't have to see any of the festival cutscene or anything. And it counts towards that sprite, so that's what we do. That's a little time save with those. All right, so let's get going. We gotta hope we find a couple of grass. Red one. Really only need one, but I like to have a couple for safety's sake. That was really annoying to get to. I probably shouldn't have done that, but well, whatever. Safety. All right, and we level him up. Yeah, and that's a trick that we actually learned from our Japanese counterparts. There is a TAS out there, a Rescue Harvest Goddess TAS on the Japanese version, and that was something that they did in that run that we did not know, was a thing. And luckily enough for us, it works in the English version too. And we've got to do this till 10 o'clock. That's when the festival starts. Yeah, we've learned some from our Japanese counterparts. I believe that they've learned some stuff from us. Where communication between the two is obviously not the best, but it is what it is. And I'm glad that we can learn from each other in that kind of way. I think just like Harvest Moon in general, the routing process, the glitch finding process, it's all very collaborative, which I appreciate. I need to pay attention. Okay, yeah, sorry. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we'll call it good there. I should have had it in my hand already, but I didn't. Okay, that was close. Good thing I grabbed 2. We do lose money doing that, which is why money gets a little bit tight. But we really only need money to buy what we've already bought, and to buy our last few supermarket items, which do not cost very much. Okay, so we're looking for another day. I'm like so washed that I don't know my festivals, so I'm like checking. So we'll do today, raise our fatigue high, buy another item, and then wake up late tomorrow and do the same thing. So as I was saying, yeah, like I said, it's a very collaborative thing. Everybody kind of works together to say, this is what I think would be faster, or I figured out that I could do this instead, and people finding glitches. We have some people in our community who we really appreciate that aren't really runners. They're necessarily, but they're researchers and, TASers and people who are able to kind of break down the game and find these weird little things. That's what happened with the quick purchase glitch that was discovered by Eric or Exadrid, kind of accidentally while he was making a TAS or trying to make a TAS. Figured out that double tapping A in that specific way did weird things. And luckily enough, we're able to reproduce it RTA. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just gonna save because I feel nervous. 9. Okay. So we buy another item. We go to sleep. Yeah, some of it, like Nico's saying, some of it I've figured out just through looking at old forum posts and trying to find people reporting weird incidents, weird things. And I look in English, I look in Japanese, and I don't know if I've actually ever found anything useful, but I found some like confirmation of, oh, okay, they are aware that this glitch happened or this glitch has been reported before, and you know, now we use it in runs. Yeah, I'm not sure if any of the Japanese runners really communicate with each other or anything, or where that might take place. Okay, we'll try next Wednesday as our another day. Yeah, Bunkotu is a sometimes active runner on the Japanese side. The other ones that we've like, you know, encountered online are really more tassers, but they do seem to be aware of us because they've done like a Earth percent task, which is like a category that we made up, you know. But that was really cool. That's still really cool to see. Yeah, this game, I feel like, you know, we found a lot of things. I still feel like there are discoveries to be made. You know, I feel this game is just so broken that there's got to be more ways that we can break it. It's just a matter of, yeah, trying to figure it out, trying different things. Yeah. Yeah, maybe maybe like that one tasser doesn't want to do another rescue harvest goddess task, because what if we discover some other glitch so soon and his task is obsolete right away? Okay. I feel like my mashing is just so suboptimal today. We're making good progress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, like spending the extra 10 minutes out there to get my fatigue high enough saves me 2 hours in the morning, so I don't mind doing it. Rain, we really, you know, I'm not ideal, but doesn't matter since we're only going to be out for an hour today. I'm also not up to date on my Mineral Town holidays because there are some holidays that are not listed on the holiday calendar. I need to mute my thing, but the stores are closed. The phone stores are closed because of a Mineral Town holiday, and I don't know what those are. Okay. Oh, that was fast. Okay, yeah, so here's channel 2. So we bought our 10 items. That went pretty quick, actually. I don't know what my time is at because I'm not watching the restream and I forgot to set my own timer, but that feels pretty fast. Then we're going to go to another festival on the 20th. Yeah, I like this run. Like I said, good glitch showcase. It uses a lot of the major glitches that we found. This category in particular has really come down a lot in the last, I don't know, I guess 5 years now. Time's really ticking, but okay, we gotta find some more red grass somewhere, so that's kind of not good because I needed to the last time because I was scared. Okay, that's fine. Go this way. So yeah, at one point this run was like 4 or 5 hours of caring for cows and milking cows. I was at 32. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then I brought in the horse milking stuff, which was, I didn't discover it. it was known about in the greater community, but I don't think the speedrunning community had really learned about it enough to realize how important it was going to be. So I came in with that, and all of a sudden it was like a 2-hour run, 2.5 hours, and then the milk underflow glitch happened, and it was like, okay, now it's sub-hour, and kind of crazy how it goes that way. And at this point, it would just be like minor optimizations. There's really, I don't know what else we could really do to save time. Because, like, leveling the milker is really the big barrier, because it just takes so long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Okay, here's a festival. We pass out. Great festival. Yeah. Cody Chu, may he rest in peace, or wherever he is. That was a really epic moment. Yeah, just brought that out of nowhere, very unexpected, but much appreciated. All right, and now we have one more festival to do, and we gotta finish leveling this milker, and then pretty much get going on the final portion. The music changes when your fatigue is very high. I don't know why, but or I don't know why it is that your face does not turn blue like it did in Friends of Mineral Town, and in DS Cute they brought that back as like an indication to say, hey, you're about to pass out, right? But it does warp like the soundtrack to as an indicator of like, hey, you're about to pass out, be careful. So the music does get kind of screwy, and it's because of that. All right, so we're going to a festival on the 9th, but we're gonna do stuff out on the do stuff on the 8th. Get our fatigue high because we need another day to level this milker. We're not really close enough. Well, we need another couple days probably. Yeah, it is cool. It's a little eerie sometimes though. Yeah, like I said, in Friends of Mineral Town, your face turns blue when your fatigue is very high. And then in DS Cute, it does it, but in this game, I don't know if they just messed that up and didn't code it right or what, but yeah, that doesn't happen. Oh. I guess I normally go out on this day, I don't know. So this is a final festival Vesta is inviting us to. We're going to do the same thing at that festival, which is just show up and pass out, but, you know. Apparently our reputation is still well enough for her to invite us to the festival. Yeah, that's okay, Ryle. Yeah. It is kind of weird if you don't realize what's happening. You're like, oh, what happened to the music? But like I was saying, the big barrier in this category now is just having to level a milker. It takes about 15 minutes of real time to fully level it. If I just, sat here and mashed, it would be like 15 minutes of mashing. Is this a version where you can mine immediately? Yeah, you have the little dig site, so you can dig up like jewelry and stuff and sell it for pretty good early on in the game. And the mines are fairly extensive. There are 4 other mines that you can unlock, and yeah, I used to spend just like hours mining. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Sleeping. Okay. I guess I'll pick up another red grass or two. And I don't really mind. I mean, I did yesterday so that I would wake up at 8 and only have 2 hours to the festival, but I think I'm a little behind leveling, so I don't mind having to sit out here longer if my leveling was like, my mashing was better. So, like I said, this game takes place in the same place as A Wonderful Life. And most of the characters are the same. I think they're supposed to be like the ancestors of the people who were there in A Wonderful Life, but they all have the same sprites and names in this version. Which is a Natsume decision as far as I know. But anyway. I don't believe that they took any characters away, but they did add some characters, like the Witch Princess, who we saw earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, festival time. We lose more money, but I don't think we need any money anymore. Okay, and here we get Channel 6 for attending 3 festivals. Oh, they did get rid of Samantha. You're right, Scorpius. That I was trying to think. I'm like, I feel like there's one, but I couldn't think of it. Yeah. She's not in. And Tim, is Tim in it too? I don't remember. Okay. We're gonna finish leveling the milker today. So now we see every time we use it, we go up in a level. So we're gonna do that till we're at 99. Okay, like I said, it does add some. It adds a bunch of bachelorettes. Flora is an eligible bachelorette in this version. Lumina is, or Lumina, however you want to say her name. She was only in the special edition of A Wonderful Life. And then we have Kira, who lives in the mines. She's like a mute princess. She lives in the 3rd mine. And then we have Leia, who is a mermaid. She lives in Daryl's tub in his basement. And then, like I said, the Witch Princess and the Harvest Goddess was not in A Wonderful Life, too, so that's another one. That's true. Okay, yeah, I guess there's more than I thought. The original 3 sprites are not in this version. Instead, we have 101 other sprites. Ugh. I'm just gonna sleep, and then, welcome back, SBL. Well, you just miss a bunch of mashing, so, you know, not missing out on too much. Okay, so now we're at 99. And now we need our horse. And I need to move that thing that's under there. And you go back and don't move. Okay. This is what we do. We gotta fix our inventory. I think we're good here. So we're going to have the brush equipped. We're gonna press Y. Then we're gonna drag the brush over. Oops, I messed that up. We're gonna drag the milker over into the slot, and that's gonna give us 100 bottles of milk from our horse. And we're gonna put that into our inventory. We have to do it like in this specific way, because we want to preserve the stacks of 100. The XO means 100. Like I said, this game only wants stacks of 99. But we got these ones. We're gonna end up combining them, and we're gonna end up with a stack that is worth 127 milk, and the game does not like that, and it turns it into negative 127. And then when we ship that, it underflows our number of shipped milks to 1 billion. So it's pretty cool. Okay, so, oops. Let's move this. We need 29 stacks before we can combine them. We're also gonna get a bunch of sprites for this because there's sprites that like ship X number of items, ship X number of like milk, wool, or eggs. And we need those because like I said, we have to get to 20 to unlock channel 3, which is Earth. I think I need one more and then I'm good. Okay, I'm gonna safety save. And that's all the horse milking we have to do. Now we're going to combine these by tapping the big stack and then tapping on a stack of 100. And you'll see all of our stuff gets kind of messed up symbol-wise. One 2% milk, yum. And now we have our mega milk. So we're gonna go ship this. And now we shipped 1 billion milks. He's gonna say, well, we did 10,000 because that's just the first of those cutscenes. To avoid any more of those cutscenes, we are going to do the same trick. And we're gonna use the shears now. Use the brush, drag the shears over, and we get a piece of wool from the horse. Fun. And we're gonna ship that. That's gonna trigger the unlock of several sprites. We're gonna keep doing that until we get our channel sprites. Unfortunately, other sprites, normal sprites, are gonna override the channel sprite unlock, so we have to get through all those normal sprites before the channel sprites will unlock. Yeah. So a few green sprites, we're gonna get some red sprites. Like I said, this horse, very special. Gonna make this much easier than it used to be to get to channel 9. And Harvest Moon DS Cute, this category is unrun because it does not have any of these milking glitches. Any glitches with the horse or the milker leveling, or they're not there. So there is a way to kind of cheese it, but it's very tedious, and I haven't got around to doing it yet. But maybe someday soon we'll do that text box simulator. It's it can be an hour of talking to Van. All right, so now we're into the red sprites. There'll be, I think, 3 of these, and then we'll get our channel sprites. So we're actually getting very, very close on time. We just gotta ship this stuff, unlock those sprites, and then we'll have to get one more sprite to trigger Earth, and then we'll be done. But yeah, I don't know. I personally, this is my favorite game in the series, so I have a lot of fun running it. And I think kind of that's the key to it, is to enjoy these games casually. And if you wanna add some replayability, then maybe learn a speedrun of it would, you know, that's what it did for me. It was, I felt like I love this game and I want to play more of it, but I'm just bored of you know, restarting and just playing casually. And then I figured out that I could speedrun it, and that kind of changed a lot for me. Alright, so that was channel 4. That's for shipping 400 items produced on your farm. And this is channel 9 for shipping 100,000 items produced on our farm. And if we're ready on time, the next channel sprite will be it. We have to get one more regular sprite, so I'm gonna just go get Karaf. Why are they disco dancers? Who knows? I don't know. I don't know what the afro's about, but they look very funky. And hopefully I counted right. And we have Earth, and that's time. I'm curious what my time is. Thank you. Oh, I'm happy, Quark. Thanks for being here. Thank you for GG's. And let's check. And there we go. All 9 channel sprites all filled up. 48.27. That's pretty good. I think 47.20 is world record, so that's really good actually. And I even added extra time to my estimate because I thought it was going to be so rusty. Oh, somebody wasn't ready. Oh man. All right. But yeah, that was Harvestmoon DS. That was all channel sprites. Definitely check out the leaderboards to see the other categories that we have. Of course, we have marriage categories. We have 60 sprites and 30 sprites and 101 sprites and a lot of fun stuff. And like I said earlier, follow Frog Voice and iBlums if he comes around. They do some runs sometimes. And yeah, like that's it for me. I'm gonna be hanging around, lurking throughout the rest of the marathon. I have to work this weekend, but I'll be around as much as I can. But yeah, that's all I got. If we're ready. I'll try to be less washed this year. I will also try to be less washed. We definitely, yeah, need to make a better effort to de-rust and be competitive, and yeah, I need to stream more often. So run is 1 day long. It's a good one. Yeah, I do have a 1 day long run. But yeah, I don't know when he's gonna cut me, so I'm just gonna keep talking awkwardly. Maybe try set time for reverse engineering. That sounds good to me too. Am I good? Okay. I don't know what we're doing. I could pull up the stream and see if I'm actually still on, but bye guys.